Before we head into the video, I'd love to give a shout out to the sponsor of the channel, RL Exchange. Now, RL Exchange is a great way to buy Rocket League items and credits on any platform at the cheapest prices so that you can build your dream setup. Make sure to go and check out their website using the top link in the description and use code TXC to get yourself 3% off your order. In this series, I'm trading from nothing all the way up to the alpha cap, and this is episode 15. Just before we get into the trades, I'd like to mention I'm giving away a white octane every 1,000 subscribers on the channel, so if you want to win a white octane, make sure to subscribe and join my Discord server. That's where I give away loads of items, and the link is in the description down below if you would like to join. But as always, let's go for 100 likes on this video, and let's get straight into the first trade of episode 15. Okay, so we're heading into the first trade of the video, and I'm not even gonna lie, this episode might be the best one yet. We get so many good trades, and we're starting it off with an absolute banger, buying Cobalt Apex, White Exalta, and Crimson Sparkles for literally, I believe, 400 credits below each of their minimum values, meaning I'm making over 1,000 credits profit from this one trade if I can sell everything for the minimum value. And yes, some of them might be quite hard to sell. I haven't actually traded with Apexes in a long time, so I don't know about them. White Exalta, I know that is hard to sell, I've had that before, and the Crimson Sparkles, for some reason, loads of people are trying to sell them for like 2.678k on RL Garage, even though it's worth 2,000 credits. I'm not completely sure why that is, but I'm going to be trying to get maybe even more than the maximum value for that item, just because loads of people are selling it for so much. I also managed to sell my White Zombas there for 1.7k, pretty simple trade, but again, it's getting more credits into the inventory, and I'm also going to be buying a couple items here. I believe it is the Octane Cheese and a Black Shattered for just 1,700 credits. That is a massive underpay. I believe 600 credits in total, because the Black Shattered is worth 2,100 credits. I've also had it before, and it wasn't even that hard to sell, so this is a very, very good trade. Octane Cheese actually looks really sick as well, so I might be able to sell that pretty quickly for that reason. I'm also buying a couple items here, Mainframe and Interstellar, 100 credits each below their minimum value. These are so easy to sell, whilst I'm not getting as much profit as other trades. For example, that Cobalt Apex, White Exalta, when I was buying them, I'm making a ton of profit. I'm only making 100 credits profit for each of these items, but they're so easy to sell, and you can tell that because I'm literally selling them on in the next trade, and I believe I'm getting minimum value for each of them, and I'm selling both of them together. It's pretty fitting how I bought them together, sold them together, making a ton of profit, 200 credits from that, and it literally took me only 5 minutes to get 200 credits profit. If I keep doing that all day, I'll be absolutely minted. But unfortunately, not everyone's willing to sell their items below their minimum value, so it's actually quite hard for me to make profit still at this point. But I've got to say, trading is definitely reviving. I've been trading all day today, and I've made about 4,000 credits profit. You'll see that in a future video as well. But these trades are about, I believe, a couple days old, and this video, I'm literally pre-recording it about a week before it goes up. I'm so organized right now. I also managed to get rid of that Grey Zomba for, I believe, the middle value. Oh my days, I didn't even realize I actually got a little bit more than I thought, and that is going to be perfect. It's only an extra 50 credits, but if I do that for every single trade, it will add up over time, and I'll get loads of credits. And I'm also selling my Black Shattered here for 2.1k. This didn't take long either, about half an hour after I bought it, I believe, so a very, very good trade, getting the minimum value there, and roughly 500-600 credits profit. I'm not sure exactly, because I did buy two items in the same trade. I got it with the Octane Cheeser, but regardless, we still got a ton of profit from that trade, and also I managed to sell my Crimson Sparkles on. I was waiting out for a massive overpay, but unfortunately it didn't happen, and I do get 1.6k and a Sky Blue Octane, which I still believe is like the maximum value for this item, so I can't complain. And I bought it for, I believe, 1.6k, selling for roughly 2.2, so another 600 credits profit from that item. Oh my days, this is incredible. I'm also selling my Black OEM here for 950. I've got to the point where I'm actually just listing up for 950 instead of 1.1k, because it is so hard to sell, but this literally sold in about a minute after I listed it up, so I might try and get a little bit more for my next one, but Black OEM is still very hard to sell, so I don't really know what I'm doing. Let me know down below in the comments what you're selling your Black OEMs and Black Sterns for, whether you're getting the minimum value or you're quick selling it. Let me know down below, it will really help me out. And I'm also getting rid of the Purple Dueling Dragons. This has been sitting around in my inventory for a very long time, but I'm not too bothered if I kept it for longer, because it's very stable on the spreadsheet, so it wouldn't have gone down, and I'm still getting 1.8k there, so that is definitely a dub, and the inventory is looking so solid. We have so many credits to work with, and only a few items left to sell, and I'm going to be trying to clear out everything, just so I can start fresh with credits. It's so satisfying to see everything go out of the inventory, and I'm also getting the minimum value for that Sky Blue Octane. I did search for the middle value for a little bit, but unfortunately, I didn't get it, so I thought, you know what, let's just drop down to the minimum value, not waste any more time, and move on to the other items, because I can't spend too long selling a high demand item. I've got to get rid of those low demand items, and I'm also getting the minimum value for that Octane Shisa, another 200 credits back in the Rocket League account. Again, pretty basic trade, but it's got to be done, and I'm also going to be going back to buying items, because unfortunately, I couldn't get either the Apex or the Exalta sold. They're way too hard to sell, but I do pay 100 credits below the minimum value for this orange Zomba, and I should be able to flip it for the minimum value pretty easily, maybe even the middle value, because again, Zombas have quite high demand, so I might even try and get 400 credits for the item, making 150 credits profit. I don't know, we'll see if it happens. Unfortunately, I couldn't get anything else sold, so I'm going back to buying items once again. I was trying to get the orange Zomba sold, but it's not a great paint, so that might take a little bit longer, but regardless, I'm going to be buying a Fire God for 100 credits below the minimum value. This is such a safe item. I'll be able to sell that on for the minimum value, no problem whatsoever. Another 100 credits profit. And also, White Standard, haven't bought this for a very long time. I'm not really sure why. Maybe it's just gone up in demand, so people don't quick sell it as often, but I'm able to buy it 100 credits below the minimum value. Because I haven't been able to buy it, I feel like the demand has gone up, so I'm actually going to be trying to get a little bit more than the minimum value for this item, and hopefully I'll be able to find it. But just as a quick update, the inventory is worth just over 36,000 credits right now, which I think is pretty good. Again, let me know down below what you think of that. Should I have made more by now? Let me know. But I do manage to actually get 1,250 for the White Standard, which is a little bit more than the minimum value, so I was able to find it. That is definitely a dub, and I can go on, and I might go back to buying items. I don't really know. Hopefully I'll be able to get that Zomba sold, and I managed to get it sold literally in the next trade, and I believe again I actually managed to get a little bit more than the minimum value. It did take quite a while, but I was able to find it, so I think it's worth it, and I'm getting 400 credits for it here. Bought it for 250, sold for 400. That is going to be another 150 credits profit into the inventory, which is very stable. It's a good amount of profit, and this trade was insane. I'm getting a bunch of black market credits, Blackstone. All of this adds up to almost 2,500 credits for my Cobra Apex, which is only worth 1,600 credits. I'm literally getting around 900 credits profit. I also paid like 1.2k for the Apex, so technically I'm getting like 1.3k profit, which is actually mad, and I'm definitely going to take this. It will take a very long time to actually sell all of those black markets, but I feel like I'll eventually be able to do it, and hopefully I can get the profit from that trade. And I managed to go into the next trade and sell 3 of those black markets pretty much instantly. The Heatwave, Fire God, and Shattered, probably the most high demand black markets out of all of them. I've still got all the other cheap ones to work with. Regardless, I am getting the minimum value for each of these. That is going to save me a lot of time selling them all in the same trade for their minimum values. But anyway, that is going to wrap it up for this video. It's genuinely been insane. We've made a ton of profit. Hopefully we can make even more in the next video, but as I mentioned at the start of this video, I'm giving away a White Octane every 1k subs on the channel. As soon as we hit 27k, I'll give away another White Octane over on the Discord server. The link is in the description down below. If you would like to join up, make sure to drop a like if you have enjoyed this video. Let's go for 100 likes, and I'll see you in the next one. Oh yeah, and comment Alpha Cap if you made it this far. Peace out.
Me.